Hey everyone, I'm finally back for another Q&A session with Chasefear. These aren't exactly going to be in any type of specific category because I get so many random questions since I'm a weight loss success story as well as a runner. So I just want to try to get as much questions answered as I possibly can because I do get so much and I find that making these videos are easier. So I'm going to get started now. First question is, did you lose most of your weight before you started running? Yes, I did. I actually lost all of my weight before I started running. I began running around January, February. I don't remember the exact date, unfortunately. But prior to that, I just did like basic exercise. I played with my Wii Just Dance, which is a great exercise. It's a lot of fun, so I highly recommend that. I took walks and I went to the gym a lot whenever I signed up for my membership at Planet Fitness. But right now I don't really go to the gym that often. I go maybe once or twice a week at most for cross training or strength training because I do run outside a lot. I'm sure that will change in the winter. But like I said, yes, I did lose most of my weight. I actually got down to about 106 pounds. I was restricting. Now, I know I got that message that said that I look anorexic. I already addressed issues that I've had in the past. I've come to terms with it. I'm not in denial about it. I know I had a problem. I was tired. I lost my period. I was weak. I was lashing out at a lot of people for no reason. I just felt sick all the time. And running has literally saved my life. I used to like obsessively count calories. Every tiny little thing whenever I used to not run and stuff like that. Like I ate maybe 800 calories a day and that's way, way, way too low. 1200 is the minimum when you're not doing any physical activity at all. But now I don't count calories. I eat when I'm hungry, which is very often because I am so active. Like, for instance, with cereal, I have 2 servings instead of 1 because 1 serving just doesn't fill me up. I eat a lot more carbs than I used to. I'm sure when my training starts to mellow out a little bit on the off season, I'm going to watch my food intake a little bit more, but not too much. Right now, since I'm training so much, you know, I really do need to eat a lot. And since I've started running, I've gained, I think it was 14 pounds. And I'm happy with that. I like my weight. Right now, I'm just worrying about maintaining my weight and toning up. I know that my bones stick out at the top, but it's just the way I'm built. It has nothing to do with food or anything. There's no way I'd be able to have the energy to run and train as much as I do if I didn't eat. So, I mean, honestly, I know I shouldn't let it get to me. I don't mean to sound harsh, but I just want to make it clear because there's thousands of people looking at my blog on a daily basis, and I don't want them to get the wrong message. I'm pro-health. I'm not into thin-spiration or anything. Like, no offense to anyone. I really don't want anyone to take offense, but I'm pro-health. You know, being fit, muscular, and all that stuff, being toned, I'm all for that. I mean, I honestly want to be a personal trainer one day, so, I mean, that's one of my goals. But I guess I should move on before I get too caught up in that. Do you find that blogging about your experiences motivates or helps you more? In a way, yes, because I feel that I'm held accountable for everything that I do. I'm glad that I, for the most part, make a post on a daily basis about my training. You know, ever since, I honestly didn't think my blog would be as big as it is right now, and it's growing on a daily basis. And I'm just awestruck about it. Like, I can't thank you all enough for all the support you've given me. Like, this is amazing. Like, honestly, I just wanted to inspire one other person. I went into blogging just thinking, oh, you know, this isn't really going to turn out to be anything, but before I knew it, I have like 2,500 followers. I get messages all the time, and people telling me that I've changed their life. Like, it just makes me feel really good, and I'm so happy that I get to help you guys. I mean, it just makes me feel really good inside knowing that I've changed someone's life. Oops. Computers. How did you get started in running? Did you use a program or just add it to your treadmill routine? Do you like running outside or on a treadmill better? What do you do in the wintertime? I got started running because a friend of mine was really into running. Well, he still is, but he introduced me to the sport, and I was intrigued by it. I'm like, why does he run so much? Like, I just didn't understand it. And then I hopped on the treadmill, barely being able to run like 5-10 minutes at a time, and one day I just ran like 2 miles. And I was like, wow, I was like, I'm really proud of myself. You know, 2 miles seemed like an amazing accomplishment, which it is. But going back to my high school days when I couldn't even run 1 mile or even a quarter of a mile without gasping for air, and to be able to run 2 miles, like, I felt like like I said in one of my posts, I felt like I just climbed Mount Everest or something. I eased into it though. Like, every time I went to the gym, I went a little bit further or a little bit faster. You don't want to, if you're very new to running, you do not want to rush things. I mean, you're going to get results very, very fast. So rushing things isn't really going to do much except cause injuries. I definitely like running outside a lot better. I tried running on the treadmill the other day, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I ran like half a mile, and I was like, man, like, it just got really boring to me. Like, I love running outside. I love being in nature. I like being on the trail more than I do the road. So I'm probably going to get into trail running a lot more. Hopefully I can find some trails around here that are more like rugged. Like, right now I run on a bike trail, but I want to get more into nature type running and stuff like that. Maybe even barefoot running. I'm very intrigued by that, by the way. What do you do in the winter time? Well, this winter will be my very first winter that I will be attempting